This episode of DNews is brought to you by the all-new G Flex 2 from LG. Life's good. Get ready for the future, where you can see in 3D without any kind of awkward glasses. Hey there, Julia here for DNews. What's called autostereoscopy, or a method of displaying a 3D image without the use of awkward headgear, is sort of old technology, if you call 30 years ago old. It was first developed by Reinhard Berner at the Henrik Hertz Institute in Berlin in the mid-80s. Since then, it's gone through a few different iterations, but this latest one is a huge step in the terms of awesomeness. A new prototype from a partnership between a small startup, Trilight, and the Vienna University of Technology has the potential to create huge outdoor 3D displays by beaming lasers directly into your eyes. Yes, lasers. With current technology, glassless 3D images are limited. They're single-view displays with just 2 images projected, and they need a sweet spot to be viewed correctly. Sitting outside of this zone leads to a blurred image, and you also don't get the sense of moving around an object. When that is possible, it's only through eye-tracking devices, and that only works for one person at a time. This new technology is still a small prototype of only 3x5 pixels, or as they call them, trixels, but it's promising. Each tiny part is made up of 3 laser diodes, a cylindrical microlens, as well as a movable mirror. The mirrors move the laser in different directions. The 3D effect comes from the laser sending a different picture to each of your eyes. What's really novel about this new technology, besides the lasers, is the ability to see the image from different angles. Its creators say this new system could project hundreds of different images and could create potentially thousands of different viewing zones, and the image could change as you walked past it. This technology still has a sweet spot, though a pretty large one at that. To view a 3D image, you would have to be within 76 yards of the screen, and if you're too far away, you'd just see a 2D image, not a blurred or distorted one. The only catch is that capturing an image in this kind of 3D would be a little difficult. You'd have to use a bunch of cameras, or a new camera would have to be invented. So while the technology still has to be scaled up and tweaked, I'm a little bit excited. Obviously, 3D technology is not just a thing of the future. Some of you might already have 3D televisions at home. At CES this year, LG unveiled their latest line of smart 3D 4K OLED TVs. But even though 3D is one of the coolest parlor tricks, it's also a really old one. In order to trick your brain into thinking it's seeing depth, each eye needs to see a slightly different image. Photographers first figured out this trick in the mid-1800s. Back in the day, 2 different images would be taken from slightly different angles. Each would be seen through the most popular device, a Holmes stereoscope. In the mid-1900s, a more modern version arose, the Viewmaster, one of these guys. The cheesy colored glasses type of 3D was also figured out in the 1800s. It's called Anaglyph 3D. With this type, images are coded with colors, usually chromatical opposites like red and blue. If the left eye has a red lens, it reads the blue part of the image as black, and the opposite is true for the other eye. More modern ways to trick the brain into seeing 3D use passive polarization glasses, which filter lines of pixels for each eye, or there's active flicker glasses. As the name suggests, these flicker in time with the TV, so your right eye only gets the images for that eye, and the left eye only gets the images meant for that eye. It's so cool to see how far the technology has come and to see where it's going. Are you a fan of 3D? Did you go see Jaws 3D in theaters? Is Avatar your favorite movie? Does it make you sick to your stomach? It happens to some people. Check out this video here. Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe and keep coming back for more DNews every day. This episode of DNews is brought to you by the all-new G Flex 2 from LG. Life's good.